Whoa. Yeah. Little wham bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, wham bam, man.
This is secretly one of my guilty pleasure songs.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's a nice song.
You know what? I ain't gonna hate on Wham. I ain't gonna hate on George Michael.
No.
You know, I like a little Careless Whisper.
Right?
That's my jam right there.
That's a very good Valentine's Day kind of groove.
Very cool Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's a good jam. This is a good one too, though.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a...
We need more Wham in our life.
Yeah.
A little more Wham in our life.
More Wham. If you have Wham's greatest collections,
yeah,
you should play it. Greatest hits.
Every day.
Yeah, every
day. It can
day.
only put you in a good mood every single day.
Start your day.
Start and end your day with George Michael's.
Anyways,
we're getting lost in a situation here.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. We do this Monday to Friday.
Welcome Instagram, welcome Facebook.
4:32, 5. Sorry, we're a little late. We were doing slight upgrades to the set. You might not notice them, but they're there.
You'll notice.
I noticed them.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I see you all there. Julie, Lauren, everybody joining us. Matt, everybody in the house today, and I like that. I like when people jump in and join us. Get into the conversation. A little time out of their busy day to spend it with us. We appreciate it.
Yes. Cheers to you.
Yes,
ladies
absolutely.
and gentlemen, and cheers to you, sir.
And cheers to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's strong stuff.
This water.
That's the best water I've ever had.
Yeah.
In my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, these guys are kind of glowy.
I know. I like that.
I can see that in the video.
I can visualize something standing here soon in a couple of days.
He's on his way.
I know.
We can't wait.
My little bobblehead's coming.
We should see whatever people want us to display. Send us some stuff. We'll display some cool things here.
Yeah. If you have something you want to advertise
some
or
cool
something.
decor piece. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. If you want a picture of yourself right here, put it right there.
Just portraits.
Just portraits of people.
Look like our family.
Yeah.
Well, I like it.
Extended family.
Why not?
Right?
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is we talking about today?
So today, got some interesting stories.
We do, as always.
Up first. Oh, man. This lady right here, she married a 300-year-old pirate ghost. Not to mention, the pirate ghost looks a lot like Johnny Depp from the Pirates of the Caribbean. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Of course he does.
Up after that, we're going to talk about the interesting situation with James Franco being snubbed by the Oscars.
Controversial.
And kind of a story that trails off of that one with Kobe Bryant being nominated by the Oscars.
Very related story and very confusing.
And finally, wrapping things up, this nurse has been convicted of killing 97 patients.
Crazy story out of Germany.
Putting up some insane numbers.
Putting up the big numbers.
Right? Making a lot of these like serial killers just look like
just rookies.
Peanuts.
You killed 12 people?
Anyways.
Killed on a day one.
Yeah, talking. I did that. Fool.
Week. It's week game. They do things differently in Germany.
Oi.
Yeah.
So, let us kick this.
What are we starting with here?
We're going to start off with the ghost lady.
Sounds about right.
Right?
Let's
I feel like I should play Unsolved Mysteries, but I won't.
You should have had the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. We could have been like,
that's true.
How's that go?
So this lady here, she marries a 300-year-old ghost. Amanda Teague is going global for marrying her soulmate, quote unquote, Jack. Jesus. Who just so happens to be a ghost of a 300-year-old pirate. Teague says she met Jack in 2014 when he appeared beside her in bed. And after 2 years of courtship, things got serious between them.
Yeah.
She told the Irish Sun newspaper, "I told him I wasn't really cool with having casual sex with the spirit, and I wanted us to make a proper commitment to each other. If I'm going to be in a long-term relationship with somebody, I have the right to be married." So, without any further details being said, the pirate ghost, of course, proposed.
Of course.
And the ceremony took place in a boat off the Irish coast in international waters where the marriage would be legal. A medium was sought so Jack could give his verbal consent, of course. And his ring was fitted in a candle in the place of his hand. The couple has since bought a home together. And Teague says they have sex and go on dates. Quote unquote, you can feel the weight of the spirit, their touch, the pressure. You can literally feel the physical act of what the spirit is doing to you, and the spirit can feel it too. Yeah. She later goes on to say, he can't eat or drink, but he can sense through me. It's called embodiment. I can order Jack a drink and allow him to feel it through me, or he can taste my food. And to kick things off, they're also co-writing a book about the relationship, which will contain advice to others looking for ghostly soulmates.
Who attended this wedding, I wonder?
A bunch of crazy people.
Yeah, and ghosts apparently, because I didn't know Johnny Depp would be. Of course, the pirate would have to look.
Come on,
like Johnny Depp.
Let's put the picture up again. It's just like, this is ridiculous.
What else would he look like? Because you've picked the best looking pirate in history of all time.
What's wrong with Blackbeard?
Yeah, what's up with Blackbeard?
Right.
He's a good looking cat. He sailed the 7 seas or whatever the hell.
Right.
Johnny Depp hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
He made some good movies. Dude, she even looks a little. I don't know, man.
A little crazy.
First of all, doesn't she have any like family members that kind of just step up and go, "Listen, you something wrong here"?
Tony, we talked about this before. We spoke about these ghostly relationships.
You believe in ghosts?
I believe in something.
What do you believe in?
I won't go as far as saying I will. Perhaps I'll pick up their book and look for a true soulmate.
Lisa wants that book, she said. So, Lisa, you should get on the early waiting list and get that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, and I'm not sure.
I believe in something, but I think to the point where we bought a house together, we go on dates, we have sex.
I drink the food.
I drink the water. I drink. He knows what I'm drinking. He knows. He can feel it. He can feel the poutine.
She is a very, very lonely woman.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Because she's married.
No. Well, she's yeah.
So how do they have kids then? What's going to happen there? It's going to be like,
I think she's a little older, so I don't know if that's in.
He's like 1,000 years old, isn't he? Like
300.
300 years old.
Hey man, the boys don't stop swimming.
I know.
Tony knows.
Tony's
100.
I'm 105. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a little whacked out. If she comes out with a kid all of a sudden, I'll be a believer.
Yeah,
and he comes out looking like Johnny.
Yeah,
Depp
you come up with a ghost baby, but
if you have a ghost baby, yeah, I believe you.
But could she say it's like, yeah, I'm pregnant,
dude,
and then she has a ghost baby, but you can't see the baby. Only she can see the baby.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And baby just got a full scholarship and going to Harvard and shit.
I would like to see the deed to the house if it has Jack's name on it.
There's no way.
Because they said they both bought the house, so I don't know.
Well, she's maybe she's taking ownership because she's she's a responsible woman. She wants to be the one to. She wears the pants in that family.
Right.
She wears the pirate hook in that family.
Right.
Yeah.
Does
she even have a ship? Does he have a ship?
I don't know where they met. Well, apparently. Oh, sorry. They met.
Yeah. Where did they meet?
At the bedside.
Oh, he was already in the bed.
Yeah, he was just there, right?
So why marry her? You already got the milk for free, buddy.
She had enough of that.
Oh.
For him to continue.
Because she doesn't do casual sex with ghosts.
No.
Right.
She's above that.
Get her on Oprah.
Something.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. I love that. It never ceases to amaze me how friggin' people are insane out of the damn mind.
That's like one of those high school friends that you just you see across the street approaching you, and you're just like,
yeah,
okay, I got to go the other way.
Yeah,
that's the conversation you don't want to have.
She found true love. Who are we to judge this?
I'm not judging. You know what, baby girl, Mrs. Teague,
do your thing.
I'm happy for you. You get that ghost.
Just
dick.
make sure he doesn't, run around with other ghosts or other
right. Having ghost orgies.
Yeah, ghost orgies. Hey, there you go. Anything goes.
Right.
When it comes to a pirate life.
Imagine an argument. Where were you last night? I can't see you, but
the cops show up, domestic abuse.
Oh,
it's like, what? Where is he? He's right there.
He's standing right next to you.
He's like, ma'am, we don't see anybody. She gets charged for murder. It's a whole thing.
He did it.
That'll be the next Talking Trends.
Oh, gosh.
A woman gets charged with killing her pirate ghost husband over spilt milk.
Oy.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. The world's clearly crazy.
Yeah. What's next?
Yeah.
What's next? It's actually reality.
I don't know.
What are we talking about?
Well, we're going to talk about some James Franco.
Let's talk about James Franco. He's a human. For everybody who doesn't know.
Last time we checked.
He's a real human. So James Franco, big surprise. He's been shut out of the Oscars. He's been snubbed, as some would say. And some are saying this may have been a direct correlation with 5 women that have accused him of sexual misconduct. Of course, we know Hollywood is blowing up with sexual misconduct cases and harassment and the whole thing. Which the funny thing is, this year he won the Critics' Choice Award. He also won a Golden Globe. Right. So he won both of those. And apparently the judging was done pre-allegations for those 2 awards. But they weren't done for the Oscars. This is what's leading them to believe that he was snubbed as a result of. Remember, these are allegations. Nothing proven in this situation. So he's getting snubbed for the Oscar. Someone who did not get snubbed for the Oscar was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is nominated for an Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film for his movie Dear Basketball.
How to Rape a Girl in Colorado.
Yeah, so this is, of course, if you guys don't remember, back in 2003.
That's what you sure he's not nominated for that film?
I think. Well, oh yeah, he is.
All right.
Anyway, so back in 2003, he admitted having sex with a 19-year-old hotel staffer back in Colorado, but he insisted it was consensual. Of course, he was actually charged. He was formally charged with rape back in 2003. Okay, by all accounts, he was charged. Of course, like I said. It was dropped. She refused to continue to cooperate with police at the time. And in a civil suit, they settled. She's reportedly was paid $5 million, even though Kobe claims he never paid her a dime.
Yeah, buddy.
So this begs the question, how does a person who was charged with rape get nominated for a nomination for an Academy Award, and someone who was only allegedly accused of a sexual misconduct get snubbed, if they're related, because everything seems to line up in that direction. So, are we reading too deep into this? How does that happen? How does the guy who's charged with rape get nominated? I mean, that's
I don't know. What are we living in here?
I don't know. It just seems like every time you turn around, an allegation or an alleged incident is alleged. I think we were talking about this before. 2 sides of the story. Yeah. Always. Yeah. Or even 3 sides if you consider it. Most people say, the one side, the other side, and then the truth. And it's one of those things that really bugs me where people, if you're a male or if you're a female, whatever the case may be, if there's some sort of alleged sexual harassment or misconduct, the person automatically gets their head chopped off before anything is done in a court of law. Nothing's been proven. There's no evidence yet. But automatically, you see these guys losing their jobs at these big networks and so on and so forth, based simply on allegations.
Here's a question I ask.
Yeah.
Do you think these people should be judged separately? So let's say, in James Franco case, he's being snubbed, but should he be judged for his work in the movies rather than how he potentially conducts himself?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, you should be. This is a voting by your peers. Yeah. In this industry, one shouldn't have to do anything with the other. Now that could be said about Kobe. Okay, he was charged back in 2003. Then it shouldn't have. Okay, that's great. You're gonna nominate him. You should nominate Franco.
Exactly.
Well, right. I mean,
that's what I mean. They're starting to double back right now.
Right.
I'm very confused. What are you standing for right now?
Lauren is bringing up, saying, remember when Franco tried to hang out with a 14-year-old girl?
I remember that.
Do you remember that story?
Yeah, that was real weird. There was some, I think it was on Instagram, there was some DMs back and forth, which...
but here's the problem. We don't know the whole story. Yeah. We simply go on what the media will spit out there, or one side or this side. We don't know the whole story. Not to say that he did or didn't.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Call James right now.
James, get him on the phone. Come on. I talked to him this morning. I think he's busy right now.
James, yeah, did you? Okay, sir.
No, you got a call from the 14-year-old girl.
Okay. James, did you do that thing with the 14-year-old girl, man?
Please tell me right now.
It's okay. Yeah, this is you're on Talking Trends right now. Okay. All right. Yeah.
He hangs up.
Okay.
He's like, talking what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, you don't know the whole story, but if you're talking about strictly professional, this is your acting, you're an actor, you've done the movie.
Yeah, should you be judged separately?
So the committee be judging him on alleged misconduct? It's not their job to do that.
I'm sure there's a bunch of people in that committee that have done probably God knows what.
Listen, yeah. Right, I mean that's.
We're talking about Hollywood here.
Yeah, don't throw the first stone.
Right,
but I mean, in this situation, it's I don't know. I think it's just bad. I think it's just it's all over. It's all over every single social media outlet, and it's all over the place. Hollywood is just blowing up with these stories, but everybody seems to be convicted before there's a trial.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right in any realm, whether it's these Hollywood actors or someone who is a thief.
Right,
the person is presumed innocent.
Until
proven guilty.
Yeah.
Why is it different in these situations all of a sudden? And then you have all these marches and this and that and all these hashtags. It's like, cool, I get it. You're going for a good cause. It's important, obviously, to bring awareness. But you can't sacrifice these individuals before the evidence is presented, before there's actual, fact in front of you. You're solely basing it on one person's. It's a he said, she said situation, and you're just basing it on one side.
Yeah.
When is that ever right?
I mean, we all live our lives like that because, I mean, even on the smaller scale, you'll get a phone call and be like, oh, my God, you wouldn't believe what so-and-so did. Like, oh, seriously, he did that? And without really talking to the source.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guilty of it all the time. People tell me stories of what someone did at the club or, oh, my God, man, that's funny. But then you sometimes get a different story if you talk to the person directly.
Right.
But I mean, in this case, it's kind of like apples and oranges because I'm trying to compare. It's hard to compare the two.
Yeah.
Because there's way different levels to this, as opposed to just something happening in the club and to sexual allegations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people should be. It's hard not to judge a book by its cover once it's put in your face. We all do it.
Yep.
But. I would see some due process with a lot of these people.
There needs to be. If we're gonna entrust our system to be fair, and everyone has a right to a fair trial, to be judged fairly. These people are not being judged fairly. They're simply, as soon as an allegation comes out, the book is being thrown at them. They're losing their jobs instantly. Sponsors are dropping all this stuff. You can't stop maybe some of that from happening.
But then one could say, well, they should conduct themselves way better and not put themselves in certain situations and be harder to obtain, or be in contact with.
But the problem is you're assuming that they're putting themselves in those situations, and we don't know that. That's all part of the whole, the weave. Well, I mean,
for the people that I've heard the stories of, even the James Franco when he was talking to the young girl on Instagram, it's like, okay,
it might be a bad idea.
Come on, what are you doing?
Yeah,
let's let your agent or someone handle. Let the PR people do that.
Yeah, you have enough people around you. We always talked about that before.
Yeah, come on,
Danielle chimes in. Unfortunately, people have no shame these days and will try to take down anyone for a monetary payout. Seems like days of hard work, earning things for themselves are over. I don't know. I think that the opportunities are there more. I think people are. I don't know if it's any more than in the past. Maybe it is just because of the way social media is now, and those opportunities present themselves.
Tony's playing footsies with me right now, and I feel very uncomfortable. In fact, I want $1,000 from you, Tony.
That's only one side of the story. He was playing footsies with me first. Who do you believe?
God damn it! Yeah, who's doing what?
Yeah. Anyway, that's what's going down. These two guys are one's nominated, one's not, and.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
like,
not a Kobe fan after that whole Colorado thing. I was never really the biggest Kobe fan, but after that, I was like,
that was a pretty big.
I was like, there he is. That's the guy I figured he was. He is.
And this is also they're talking about the Aziz Ansari thing, the incident, and people jumped on that and said, listen, and people just attacked this woman because it was so. her explanation was not like he attacked me or this and that. It was just she didn't enjoy it. So it kind of goes, you know what? Maybe there's more to these stories that are coming out. Maybe more of them are like this story, like Aziz's story, instead of the way they're being explained on one side of the scale here. So I don't know. I mean, nobody will ever know. The only people know that were people that were there.
Exactly.
You know, but let's not crucify people before they have their day in court. Shall we? Can we do that?
Unless you're Bill Cosby.
I see.
I see.
Agreed. Let's kill him. No, that's not good.
Wow.
I don't know.
He's like legally blind now.
He wasn't even. Has he been convicted of anything yet? No.
A couple of
Charged
cases
with a
went
bunch of
by,
stuff,
but
yeah.
he has a bunch more to go. He was at the Eagles game on Sunday.
Yeah,
apparently.
isn't one of his eyes like really cloudy now?
Yeah.
Like he can't see out of one eye, or is it?
He's legally blind.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's sad. Whatever.
Well, nobody wants to be blind.
Do they?
No, maybe.
You know what I do know? I don't think people want to die quite early. And especially in the care of others. And in this special case, this nurse from Germany has racked up quite the toll of patients that she killed.
Apparently, this German nurse who allegedly killed his victims. His victims out of boredom has been charged with 97 murders. 97 murders.
Wow.
Potentially making him one of the country's deadliest serial killers, not the deadliest.
Yeah, is there somebody?
What kind of killers you got in there?
Yeah, damn Germany.
Does Hitler count?
Ooh.
I guess he'd be number one.
Yeah,
you're never going to beat Hitler's numbers.
Yeah, he has some top numbers.
Yeah, the nurse Niles Hogel was already serving a life sentence for 6 convictions for homicide and attempted homicide. He was charged with another 97 murders Monday, prosecutor said. He is accused of giving victims various non-prescribed drugs in an attempt to show off his resuscitation skills to colleagues and fight off boredom.
That raises immediate questions right there. So the fact that he is trying have these narcotics, put them in some sort of arrest.
Yeah.
What are the other colleagues doing at this moment? Are they just standing around and be like, I don't know if he's going to save him? Are they taking bets?
Shouldn't they be charged?
They should be.
I would say so. Prosecutors say that Hogel should have been aware that the drugs given the patients in the clinics in northwest Germany could cause life-threatening cardiac problems. When patients start suffering the effects of drugs they were given, Hogel is accused of failing to help them. He's accused of killing 62 patients in Horst, and 35 patients in Oldenburg clinics. Previously jailed in 2015, being convicted of killing 6 people, leading authorities to investigate hundreds of deaths and exhume bodies from former patients in the clinics he worked. So police said the final numbers of murders may never be known, as some possible victims were cremated. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I agree. How come the people that were there working with him, like egging him on, aren't charged for this situation?
Yeah.
How is that possible? They all, if you're there, I think in the States, if you're there at the time of a murder and you don't do anything about it, and days go by, and then the guy gets caught and you also get caught, everyone is charged with the murder. It's not just the person that pulled the trigger; it'd be everybody that was there, right?
You're definitely an accessory to the fact.
So how, man? I mean, I understand Germany, the law's different, but man, like out of boredom, like you have nothing better to do. Oh, that's so disgusting, man, on so many levels.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh my god.
There goes my gum.
Oh, eat it. Nice, and that's how we keep it classy, people. So anyway, I mean, he was only. Here's a weird thing too. Convicted of killing 6 people is only serving a 1 life sentence for that.
So how many times does 6 go into 90?
Let's do some math.
90. Was it 97? So you should be serving 16 consecutive life sentences. Yeah.
Eligible for parole? Never.
Right. So every life sentence is what, 25 years?
Yes, 25 to life. Yeah.
404 years.
He could get out.
He could get out, and then later on, don't worry, sir.
Yeah.
Someone will be there to marry you.
Yes. He could be a pirate later.
He could be a pirate, or some people are just into the jail ghosts.
Jail ghosts. We should start a dating site.
Yeah, jail ghosts.
For ghosts.
Yeah, just for ghosts.
What kind of ghost you looking for? You want a pirate? You want a former prisoner? You want a...
Hey, oh, wait. Oh, one's just coming in right now. Ladies, look at this guy. Handsome.
Look.
Oh, sir.
Handsome devil he is.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, sir.
Can we interest you in this?
You got to start putting on some pants. Can't be walking around with that, man.
Put it away.
Get out of here. Oh, man.
I think it landed in your cup by mistake, so I wouldn't drink that, no.
Oh, what?
Yeah, well, it could be good.
Oh, man.
Good?
That ghost come.
And on that note, Jesus, oh, it's terrible. I think that's it.
Yeah, we'll end the show off with that one.
We've had it. No more ghosts. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's up, people. Try to stay safe tonight. The weather's a little wonky.
Yeah, I got up at 5:30 this morning, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Gonna be a good day at the gym." I heard it's supposed to be like +4, +5, snowing like crazy.
Yeah, it was not very pleasant this morning.
Yeah.
But a lot of rain coming tonight, anywhere between 20 and 35 millimeters of rain.
Is it supposed to freeze overnight, do you know? Or?
No, temperature's supposed to be high. I think
good.
tomorrow's even 6 degrees, +6 degrees, so that's okay.
Okay.
But the next 2 days after that are going to be super cold. So be aware and be safe, people. They didn't cancel school today, which was like first thing in the morning.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it was snowing. It was going to freezing rain, and then it was supposed to rain.
This is true.
They've canceled it on the notion that snow is coming, but when it's actually snowing, no, of course I'm not going to cancel it then. I don't know.
Yeah, they're very flip-flopping.
Yeah, very weird.
Flip-floppy.
But be safe, people, and we will be back tomorrow.
We would love to see ya.
If you'd like to join us, once again, we thank everybody for joining us today on Instagram, Facebook Live. We love you all. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow
Kisses.
at approximately 4:30-ish with a whole new slew of topics for y'all. And that's it. We will see you tomorrow. Peace and love.
I figure I'd play some Ghostbusters.
Nice. Good call. I was listening to Bobby Brown this morning.
Oh, yeah?
From the Ghostbusters theme.
That's a good,
That's a good jam. Yeah, that's a great jam.
Great. All right, guys. We're out.
Ooh.
Get your ghost lovin's later.
Get your ghost on.
These are the guys you call if there's ghostly domestic abuse.